Okay, today is December 24th and 2025, and I was lucky enough to get a beautiful day. It's in the 60s for December, and so I decided to come out to the Weldon Spring Wildlife Area and hike a portion of the Lewis and Clark Trail, which is what I did with my friends on the Mammoth March. And the Lewis and Clark Trailhead is located off of Highway 94, about a mile south of Interstate 64, and it's on the east side of the road. So we'll go up here, we'll take a flash of the trailhead books, and then I put the course in my Garmin again because I wanted to try it out, and we'll move along the trail from there. You can see it's a little muddy, but the parking lot is full, so I don't think I'm going to be alone out here on this trail, which is great. Oh, what's nice about this trail, as you can see, is it's going to go right along the Missouri River here. I think I got myself a 6-mile route on here somewhere, but it doesn't look like you should be able to do that based on this. So we're going to see what the heck I mapped out. And as you can see right here, the Lewis Trail is 8.2 miles and the Clark Trail is 5.3. And it's a nice little loop. It'll come back out around here somewhere. But right now, from what I can tell, the trail looks nice and dry. And as I said before, it's 60 degrees out. I've got a whole afternoon to myself. So we're going to give this thing a nice whirl. Okay, this is my first glimpse of the Missouri River here, and even though the water's low, I'm always amazed at how massive it is, you know, and how wide it is. Old St. Charles, if you're ever around, is a cool place to visit, is up the river that way. Okay, let's take a look at this trail. As you can see, it's nice and clear. I really cannot believe this is December 24th. The snow you saw from the trail I was on a couple weeks ago with Bridget has all been melted away. Little slippery with the mud, but nothing. It's not like last time where it was just caking onto my shoes. But it's a nice, pretty little area. I don't know if you can see the trail winding its way down there. There's another gentleman on it. You can't make out. There's people coming up behind me. But it's a good day to be out here. Everything is going well. And when I get more on the river, it looks like up here, I'll share it with you. I wish I could get you a clearer view of the Missouri River. It's funny, right up there, I should have probably taken a video of it, that trail goes 3 different ways. So I'm following the one on my watch, which might explain why it's a little bit shorter than the other. But we'll see. And they're all nice and crystal clear trails like this right here. And I was like, which way am I supposed to go? Let's hope this is it. There we go, guys. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on just a second. Oh, excuse me. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm on this little overledge here, and it gives you a great view. Right down there, I don't know if you can see it, is the Katy Trail, which runs straight along the river, and really all across a lot of the state of Missouri there too. So whether you choose this trail or the Katy Trail, from this point of view, you can't go wrong. Kind of fun hanging out on this rock. I think I'm going to take my sweatshirt off and get back on the trail. On this trail, you'll eventually come to this dry creek bed. I can see a fence up there, and I believe that's the Katy Trail. And I do think I'm a little bit off trail, so I'm going to backtrack just a little bit right back up here. But it's really kind of cool, and I hear, you know, like when snow melts and things like that, we have hard rains. This creek will trickle and fill up, and you can see there's a little bit of water here in different pockets. But both times I've been on it, it's been dry. Okay, I've come down off the ridge that was up there and then probably another mile deep in that way, and we're on the backside now. I think I have one more hill to climb before I get back to the parking lot, and I am on the shorter Lewis Trail. I know that because I talked to a really nice gentleman met here. His name's Brian, and he has a place out in Sedona, so he was filling me in on all kinds of good trails that I need to take out there, as well as this trail here. So he comes out here and does this one quite a bit because he just lives right up the road here. So it's nice. You can hear how nice and quiet it is and how blue the sky is. So even though we're not too far from the city of St. Louis and even closer to the city of St. Charles, it's not busy. Probably run into about 6 people, despite what I saw with all the cars in the parking lot. But it's a good trail, easy to follow, and get you right back out in nature where you belong for a little while. So once I get up to that other side of the hill, I'll check back in again. Well, guys, I wonder if that was the end of my climbing for today. It might have been the last big hill that I went up. And I have to say, on this December 24th, looking back over 2025, it's been a really good year. I am lucky to have the good friends that I do. This morning was a great representation of it. We had a annual workout at the gym, and it just seems like, even though we've been doing this for 10, 12, maybe even 15 years, every year that workout continues to draw a good crowd, and even people that I haven't seen in a long time will come back and do it. And I have to admit, I leave that workout especially on a high, because there's just something special about it. Then I gotta say, I'm thankful that overall, at the age of 61, I still have my health, where I'm lucky enough to be able to come out here and do 5.5, 6 miles without really thinking about it, other than where's my backpack so I can throw it in the car and go. But, you know, there's so many people my age. In fact, I got another buddy, now he's in his 70s. He had a seizure the other week while he was in PT, last week I should say. Hell, just a few days ago. And that, they think those could have been a small stroke, and it's unfortunate, but you know, those things, you never know when they're going to hit you or where they're going to come from. And excuse me, it makes me want to keep going and doing as much as I can do. And this year I tried to scale Mount Whitney. I didn't. Scale is wrong, it's a hike, and I didn't fully make it, but it was one heck of an adventure. I did get to go up the highest mountain in, how you doing?
Good, yeah.
Good. Highest mountain in New York with my nephew and my niece's boyfriend. I did get to go out to Arizona and do the Subway Cave and hike out Mount Humphreys, which is the highest mountain in Arizona, as well as rim to rim in the Grand Canyon. And I don't want to forget Mount Baldy out there in Yosemite, and hiking around Kings Canyon. So I've been lucky to have the resources and the health to be able to do that. I'm already starting to plan out 2026, And I'm very excited for 2026. And I also think that's something that's important, is find something that you really like to do and you look forward to. Oh, I forgot. Well, I didn't really do any hiking there, but I did go to Death Valley too. And that's really cool. And I do want to go back there sometime again in the wintertime so that I can do some hiking and not when it's so blasted hot. But it's just been a good year. So I'm going to continue to try and take care of myself, maybe tweak a few things nutritiously. I've already tweaked my training a little bit to try to help me more with these hikes and to keep up my cardiovascular health. But how you guys doing?
How are you?
Good, good. But if I know if you stop and you don't keep the discipline up, it's a lot harder to hit go. And you get a little bit more out of your life when you lean into hard things and challenge yourself, especially physically. And when you challenge yourself physically, the physical body is obviously connected to the brain and the mental. You're going to make yourself mentally healthier as well. So here's to you finding something you love to do, going out and enjoying it before it's too late. And let's all have a great 2026. And there we go, guys. Let's see, am I getting this in the picture? That ends up, Merry Christmas. I hope 2026 is a great year. And we'll be back. I'll be back next year with a couple more videos, probably from St. Louis first. And then we'll see from where else next. Have a great, great holiday and take care of yourself.